Music Hall in New York, New York. First to the stage, he's back. Two-weight world champion, Irish megastar, the notorious one, Conor McGregor. On October 6th, live only on pay-per-view, McGregor will face undefeated 26-0 Russian superstar, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, what's up everybody? Thanks for coming. Just to remind you, UFC 229, Khabib versus McGregor is sold out, but it is live on pay-per-view. Who has the first question?
Thank you guys for coming out today. First question for Conor. Last time you were in the UFC against Eddie Alvarez, you were talking about things like ownership stakes in the UFC.
If I was an owner and I was part of the promotion, I would have had our fucking fans in this arena. Where's the fucking fans at? That's who we fight for. That's who pays the bills. That's who deserves this show. Bring me all over the fucking world and we're just sitting here in a fucking thing. I'm on probation up to my eyeballs and ongoing and incoming civil cases. And I'm come here to do this bullshit. Bring the fans here. Here we are. You just wanted a war. Here we fucking are. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's get a war going. Fucking all this other stupid shit. But I mean, hey, I didn't get what I asked, so here we are.
What was the process to get you back in the octagon, and why was it this particular fight?
I came back for the love of this, to come and shut this man up. A little rat, a little weasel, a little hard man in groups. I've met many of them through my years. A man who grows in numbers, but on his own and when confronted in a similar situation, cowers away. And that's what you saw with that little shite on the bus over there. He shit his jocks after doing something to his own countryman that had nothing got to do with anything. And that's it. I came back for the love of fighting and the love of war. And this I am going to truly, truly love. Putting a bad beating on this little glass jaw rat.
Khabib, there's a time where you and Conor were pretty cordial with each other, almost friendly.
Fanboy! The man was a fanboy. He bought t-shirts of mine. He fucking supported the cause. You remember that? You little fanboy. You little fanboy bitch. He bought t-shirts to support the cause. Nothing but respect. And then over on his neck of the woods, a man involved in something who's now in prison, but Vladimir Putin locked him up for embezzling 150 million worth of money from the Russian people, started to invest and pump money into his gym. So he started to grow in power, started to gain this false power and started thinking he was a little hard man, tough guy. Then shit hit the fan with your man, he gets locked up and there was not a bean left. And now here I am to put a nail in the coffin. That's how it began. He was a fanboy. Thought he was a little hard man after a while with some money like many people do. Money and numbers. Now the money's gone. The numbers are still there, but trust me, his own countrymen, his own people that he's turned his back on, they want to see him gone too. And I am going to do it in the name of the Russian people.
Khabib, do you have any response to what Conor just said?
This is everything what I expect.
In terms of what did you expect?
Like
the truth! Because that's all I talk. Truth!
What are you talking about?
That's all I talk, truth!
I'm come here for smash this guy. I don't
Smash
wanna
me,
talk.
mate!
I
Smash me!
don't wanna,
Yeah, smash me!
I can
You
smash
say send location, here he is right here in front of you. I'm right in front of you. Did you not see me outside the bus, no? Did you not see me right in front of you outside the fucking bus? I showed you my hands, no weapons. The first thing when I showed up at that bus, I showed him up my hands to let him know I come here unarmed, no weapons. Step off the bus. You talked a big game, now I'm here. He done fucking nothing. He sat and took a shit on that bus. Hid and cowered behind fucking women and caused what happened to happen. So that's fucking that.
Just for...
So here's my location, you little fool. Right in front of you. Do something about it. Do something about it. Yeah, you'll do nothing.
Just for Dana, why weren't there fans? Why wasn't this open to the public today, this press conference?
What's that?
Why
we had problems in New York. I don't want any problems in New York today. Next question.
Proper 12. Proper Irish whiskey from a proper Irish That's what I'm talking about. I came here to have a buzz with this. I almost didn't get the glass. I almost didn't get the bottle into the arena. I anticipated that. I anticipated that they weren't going to let me in with my big bottle. So I had a little slow bottle brought in. You know, you see how tricks up my back pocket all over the gaff. I also brought my own belts because I knew they wouldn't have my fucking belts up here. I'd love a glass, or not a glass, even a cup, something like a toast with all these fine people here of my proper 12 Irish whiskey, if we could get that. If not, I'm probably going to start drinking out of a bottle. If the bottle gets empty, I don't know what I'll do with this man and an empty bottle. You know what I'm like. So please, someone in the back, get me a cup, a plastic cup, please. Thank you.
All right,
Well, please don't.
Question for
cup, just a few sips. Well, you have to taste it, mate. It is the finest man-made Irish whiskey there is on the market. None of that Danston Jameson shit. Thank you, Dave. Me on employee. Good man, David boy. Good man. None of that Danston Jamie shit no more. That's done. We only drink proper 12, they're pure.
Question for Khabib. Appreciate it. Congratulations, Dana, on everything. Khabib, when you're fighting Conor, you're just not fighting Conor. UFC 223, I was there. It was awesome. Congratulations. I was also at UFC 205 when Conor won, and it was wild from a crowd standpoint. How does this mindset affect you going into the fight that Conor brings, well, a fan base?
You know,
It's showing the boss's birthday!
I'm not understanding.
Here's a cargo for you, Dana. Proper 12.
I'm not
Proper 12 of me.
understanding.
Hand joy.
And when I go to the cage,
just let me go.
I'm
It's his birthday.
gonna go like
Yeah, show
my
the
last
boss.
fight.
Happy birthday,
Like,
show the boss.
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink?
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink?
I never drink.
I'll tell you some buzz at parties.
I never drink.
You mad backwards cunt. You're
I never
dead when I
drink.
get my hands on you, do you hear me?
I never
You're
drink.
fucking dead.
I never drink
All
this
drinking.
shit.
Me and
No,
the Irish
no.
Boston animal, Dana Wood, the OG of the fight game. He'll suck you.
I think it's gonna be long night for him. It's gonna be long night.
Yes.
He
Oh
knows this.
Lord, save me that.
He knows
baby.
this. He knows this.
Conor, question for you. Fill in the blank. Conor
I'll drink
McGregor,
his.
Conor McGregor is going to blank Khabib when you guys meet each other.
Stomp on his head as he's unconscious.
There it is.
Next question.
Connor, Matt Cole from Mark Voice. Sorry, my hands are still shaking. You've assured yourself total privacy for this camp other than this press conference, which is different than previous fights. You're always 100% ready, but how has that preparation and that privacy changed how you feel now physically and emotionally?
It's been a war zone in my camp. We have been preparing for war. So, I mean, all you gotta do is look at the images and the videography that we've released through my team, McGregor Productions. We have released and shown glimpses, only glimpses of the true hard work that we put in for this camp. Broken orbital bones, broken zygomatic arches, swallowed teeth, broken feet, broken fingers. This has been a war zone. We are coming for war. This fool is saying it's going to be a long night. Trust me, mate. I'm ready for a long night. You hold on to legs for dear life. That's how you fight. You talk chicken this, chicken that. You shit your jokes when shit came on top. But you actually fight like a little shitty jokes rat. Anyway, you dive for the legs and hold on to them for dear life. What kind of fighting is that? What kind of man? What kind of way of fighting is that? Your little fake belt over there to be a guy, a number 11 ranked, a real estate agent, and you bring that belt up on stage like it's a real belt. You're a phony, a fake, and I'm gonna expose you. Now you're up on the real shit, kid. You're with the real dogs now, brother, yeah? And you're going to be smoked October 6th, live on pay-per-view. And I am going to love every fucking second of it. I hope it's a long night.
Next question.
Connor, do you think he's going to stand up with you for at least one round and swing it up?
I don't give a fuck what he's going to try and do. He's going to be swinging wildly like he is, sloppy, shooting for the legs. He's an amateur. He's a 20, which I believe he's 26 and 0. I've never met an unbeaten amateur in the professional game. I mean, he's fucking for nobody, absolutely nobody. Anyone that he's half for has been decisions. He's in over his head. I'm going to pick him apart and bully him in there and absolutely maul him, and that's it.
Khabib, is it difficult for you to maintain your composure in the situation when he's getting up, getting in your face?
I stay relaxed, bro. I stay relaxed. I don't feel nothing. I know I have location.
I stay on bus.
6 October.
I stay on bus.
6 October.
Show you in the bus.
Like we talked before, like direct in Twitter. You remember this? When we talked, you remember
You
this?
bought me t-shirts, you're a little fat
Yeah,
kid. Don't be
like
talking about
2014.
Twitter in 2012.
No, I have a question. Give me an answer.
Twitter, who's on
Well,
Twitter,
what's
mate?
wrong with it?
Ask my bollocks.
No. I send you a message. We talk with you.
Fuck your message.
Yes, like
I don't type the blouse, mate. It's not my thing.
But, okay.
It's not my thing.
Why you
to
don't
start
send
typing
me a
the blouse.
message like without everybody?
What's it?
Why
I'm right here, mate.
Why
I'm
you
right
don't
here,
send?
man.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight 6 October. See.
I hope so.
See.
I hope so, because if you pull out like you always do pull out, may
Who?
God have mercy on your soul.
Who
Trust
pull
me,
out?
man. You little pull out, mate.
No, sit down.
Shut
We're gonna
your
talk.
mouth.
We're gonna
Shut
talk.
your mouth.
Okay.
We don't want to talk.
Okay, when
wanna
I
fight.
slip your
I
brother,
wanna
when
fight.
I slip your teammates, why you don't send me a message?
Ask my
If you
bollocks.
wanna fix this, why you don't send me a message?
Bollocks.
What? You come with 40
Ask
people
my bollocks.
and you think you can change
If you'd have
something?
got off that bus, you'd be dead now.
No.
You'd be dead, not
No,
in a cell.
if
So
you want-
shut your fucking mouth
Okay.
with messages.
No,
Why
if
gonna
you
block
want,
the message
I
blocks?
come out
Why
fast.
gonna block
But
the
why you
message
come?
blocks?
Hey,
Fuck you.
Everybody knows in media days, a lot of security. Of course, I'm gonna sit in bus with all red corners.
Sit
We
in
sit.
bus.
He come with
I
40
sit
people.
in bus.
And you think he can change something? Okay, we talked with him before. Why you don't send message? Why? He can send me, hey, you have problem with my brother or teammate, something like this. You give him slap. Now you have to give answer. Okay, I'm gonna come. He gonna send, okay, 1 guy, 2 guys, 10 guys, or alone. Doesn't matter. But why you come with 40 people? 100% you know I'm here is with alone or 1 guy, 2 guys. But you come with 40 people. But what's changed? Nothing. And 6 October, 6 October we're gonna see.
You cornered a friend of mine who had nothing got to do with it, and another Islam, a Chechen man who had nothing got to do with anything. Slapped him and abused him on foreign soil. Your own people, you little rat. It's like me going over
No,
and
okay,
seeing
you
an
talk with
Irish man
him,
going
you
about
talk
his
with
book,
him,
and
you
you
talk
just gone
with
over
him.
and seen an Irish man over in England, let's say, and me
No.
with, yeah, what are you talking about with numbers?
Okay.
You were
Okay.
surrounded by about 40 of your
Okay.
teammates.
I have-
Many of them hooded. Many of them had the
No one
hoods up.
touch it.
They had to be chased out of the
ask
hotel.
him. You can ask him.
Yeah, right,
Why you don't
right,
ask him?
right, mate,
Okay,
right.
why you don't ask him?
Whatever, kid.
Okay.
I couldn't give a bollocks. When the person you were looking for showed up, you took your shit on the back of a bus. So shut your fucking mouth.
Okay, but why you don't ask your friend, hey, when someone give you slap, you have to give him back? What happened? If we
I
guys,
don't know
okay,
what he should have done. He should have stitched you with low
okay,
focus
no,
and you
listen,
practiced
listen,
it out
listen.
now.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
that doesn't matter,
10
man.
people,
All good, all
2
good,
guys. If
all
someone
good.
slap you,
It's
you
not
have
got
to
to
give
do
him
with
back.
him. It's not got to do
This
with
is
you.
your old
It's
teammates.
got to do with me and
Everybody
you.
eats
It's got to do with me and you.
Okay.
kid. It's got to do with me and you.
This
So
guy,
that's a bollocks.
this guy
Here
has
I
to give you
am.
answer.
Here
Hey,
I am. Let's
why?
have a knock, mate.
Why? You
Let's
have to
have
ask
a
him.
knock, mate.
Okay.
Let's have a
If
knock,
my
mate.
friend
You're afraid of it.
ever eats slap, I'm gonna ask
Afraid
him,
of a
hey,
slap.
why you
You're
don't give him
afraid of a
back?
slap.
You have to fight. If you lose, we're gonna come. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with your team? They everybody eat same night. One night they everybody eat slap, and next day, like when we have to go to press conference, he used to come to me. He said, "Hey, you can go with only 1 guy. You can go with only 1 guy." Okay, I'm gonna go, but I don't expect 10 people, 40 people, 30 people gonna come. If they come all week, we move with our own bus, with all my friends, with everybody. And UFC told me, hey, you guys have to go with 1 guy. Okay, I go. They come with 40 people. What changed? Nothing. But he have to ask his friend why he eats late. He have to ask him. If you think he man, you have to ask him. This is what I think.
Next question.
So Conor, you've been away for nearly 2 years. People have speculated, even Dana had said, there's a shot you might retire because of how much money you made from the fight with Mayweather. Are you happy to be back?
This is called prize fighting. But thankfully, I'm such a crafty individual with my other entities and my entire game as a whole that I don't actually.
I'm gonna put him back to box.
I'm
gonna put him back to box.
The bang is shut off me.
You have to fight only box because you cannot compete with high-level guys
I don't have to fight for money no more. Thank the Lord.
You fight with small guys in fight division, and these guys who have wrestling, they give you problem. What are you talking about? Your wrestling is zero. Your grappling is zero. I'm gonna mow you.
Let's wrestle, kid.
Let's wrestle. 6th October.
Let's wrestle. Yeah, you hope me. Oh yeah, you're gonna be wrestling my knuckle out your orbital bone.
After this fight, you're gonna go to the back to box.
From the boxing, I made a hell of a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, I could have retired from the
I know, you come here for money.
I'm talking to the reporter, will you get that?
I come here for legacy, you come for money.
Smelly shite bag.
You come for money, I come for legacy.
I have money.
This is different.
Why you took money from Magomedov? Hold on, you took money. You took money from Magomedov and you were a little leg ass rat. Now what? Putin locked him up. Say something to Putin about locking Magomedov up. Say something. Ask him to release him again. Ask him to release him.
I want to understand
you don't understand. You mad rat. It's all about money. You don't do this, you don't do that. You're a fake lying rat. A fake lying. I'm real. I wear it on my chest. There's a gorilla on my chest. I wear it proudly. I don't lie about nothing. You're saying it's not about money, it's not about legacy. You're a lying bastard. When money got pumped into your camp by that little scumbag that's down in a little April cell, you thought you were a dom. Now look at you. Now look at you. They're staying now, not a bean. He's haven't got a washer. No money left. But anyway, one chef alive, and this beautiful,
you look like
fine balls,
sit and relax and talk if you want to talk.
It's going to dominate the game. Jameson this is a direct competitor to Jameson. I am coming to take over the whiskey business. Look at the noise it has made. This is a true beast I have in my possession here. I do not fight for the prize. I did not begin fighting for the prize. I began to fight because I loved it. That's why I'm here now, because I love this game. I don't have to be here. I am set for life. Even without this, I'm set for life. From the last match, I'm set for life.
Okay, what are you doing
sorted
here?
now.
What are you doing
I'm here.
Why you come here? Why you come here? But 6th October, what you gonna do? This is not about.
And if you pull out a fight,
6th October, I'm gonna mow you.
If you pull out a fight, I'm gonna love what happens to you, your family, and your team even more on your own soil. I'm gonna love that even more. So you just show up to this fight, and we'll do this the noble way. Pull out, and then you know what's gonna happen to you back home, kid. So that's all I'll say about that. I'm here for the joy. To enjoy
What's gonna happen?
To enjoy it.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Tell me. What's
Next
gonna
question.
happen?
All right, that's.
Oh, we don't need question. We have to talk with him. I have a couple questions. Hey, you ask your friend why he slept. You ask him. You have to ask him. You have to ask him.
Go ahead.
Ask these nuts. I don't have to do nothing for nobody. I'm psycho bred, mate. I don't have to lick no one's arsehole for a check like fucking you.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. Conor, you've been away for 2 years, as been said. There's been some criticism. Michael Bisping said on his podcast about your wrestling training heading into this fight. Where do you feel your training is right now, especially with your wrestling going up against Khabib? He's also been blasting your wrestling as well.
I am very, very well coached. My coaching team, Coach John Cabinet, he has coached me very well. We are ready for this. My wrestling coach, Sergey Prikulski, my striking coaches, my conditioning coaches on the McGregor Fast program. We are ready here. We are ready for war. We are ready for all outcomes, all situations, all scenarios. Supreme confidence you are looking at here. So we're going to go out and enjoy this contest on October 6th, because again, that's all I'm doing it for, because I fucking love it. Don't have to do it otherwise. It's just because I love it. That's it.
You really think you're gonna enjoy with me?
I'm gonna love it.
Next question.
Conor, you mentioned the money that you made from your boxing experience. Is there anything else from fighting Mayweather that you've been able to bring back to your MMA preparations?
Of course, it was a great match, a great boxing match where I got to, you know, when you have a fight that long, 30 minutes, my longest contest that was. I learned some things, of course. You take with you from every fight, you learn and grow. So I was very happy with the experience as a whole. And of course, you'll see on October 6th the lessons I have learned.
Next question.
Khabib, Floyd Mayweather issued a warning to you saying that Conor doesn't fear anyone. What do you say to Floyd Mayweather?
I am the Floyd Mayweather in MMA.
Shut your mouth, mate. You're a door box. You're absolutely dirt. You just sit. Your last fight was embarrassing. Your last fight was embarrassing.
I am most
we were
active
laughing in the Brooklyn
and dominant UFC
we were laughing in the
champion right
cell in
now.
Brooklyn at
This
you.
is my third fight in the last 9 months, you know, and 26-0, never lose round. And I don't know what this guy talking about. I don't understand what he gonna do 6 October. He think whiskey gonna help him? I don't understand.
Oh yes.
Next question.
Khabib, Conor says he's ready for your ground game. What have you seen out of what Conor can do on
I
the
have a
ground?
question for you. What do you think?
I'm not the fighter, you are. What have you
So
seen
what
out
do
of
you
Conor's
think?
ground game?
I think I'm gonna make him tired and after play with him. Because when he tired, he always give up. He don't like, he's like, when you go to the hip, he move to box and he tap there. You know, like when someone punch you like 10.
You tap the bus window, kid.
You tap
the bus window.
3 times.
You tap the little stop that stops the bus.
You tap 4
Someone stop
times.
this
What are you
bus.
talking about? What are you talking about? You tap 3, 4 times. You tap 4
So
times.
what? I'll tap your head
You
off
tap
the
like
canvas,
chicken.
kid.
You tap like chicken
I'll
4
tap your
times.
head off the canvas.
Next question.
Gentlemen, Khabib, assalamu alaikum, and Conor, congrats on proper 12.
Thank you, sir.
Could we get an official prediction on the fight?
You cannot say salam alaikum and congrats about whiskey.
Ooh, slap him then. Do something about it. What are you gonna do about that? He said they're disrespecting you. Do something then, I just shut your mouth. Fucking fool you.
Let's get
Backwards
back to it.
cunt.
Thanks, Conor.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Assalamu alaikum alaikum.
From the two of you, could we get an official prediction on the fight?
Domination. His head bouncing off the canvas. All his pony talk is gonna be fucking put on blast. October 6th.
Do you have a round in mind?
As long as it takes. I believe one. He's a glass jaw. The Chechens, my Chechen friends, the Vainaki soldiers, they told me that they have chicken jaws in Dagestan. And I believe them because I know a glass jaw when I see one. And I've seen this man wobble many times. I've seen his brother sparked unconscious in another promotion. I know he is afraid of a smack. And if you're afraid of a smack off me, a smack will feel like a double-barrel shotgun. So I believe the inside the force. But I have been wrong before. I will be prepared for 5 rounds. You're looking at a fighting veteran. I've came through it all. I've been through it all. I've been on both sides of the world. I've been on the boxing side and I've been on this side. I'm ready for any occurrence. But this man is a glass jaw bomb. And I'm going to shatter him like that glass was shattered. May God have mercy on its soul on October 6th.
Khabib, do you have a prediction?
Next question.
Assalamu alaikum ayada.
Jeffrey Hibbers, Khabib, your last fight, your opponent changed right before you, and I mean,
Do nothing, cunt.
and that fight right there was a very hard fight for you. This fight you got right here in front of you, what are you gonna do different on this fight?
When last time, like when someone fight for the belt, judges give score 50-43. When you remember this, and you talk about this was like a hard fight for me.
Guy came in, he went in for you. He went the full distance with you.
He went what?
He went the full distance. He went the full distance, which he said. See that belt you have on your lap there? The one that you're proudly representing.
It's okay. This
When
is
I
my
won
kind of
that
guy.
belt, I sparked the
Two
guy
days
inside
top guy.
2 rounds, dominated him,
He
dropped
did
him
lot
3
of top
times in the
guys.
1st round.
I don't think
Madison
he did fight
Square
for
Garden,
nobody.
the home of the
You know.
champ.
He's good. He's tough guy, and I think he can beat a lot of guys in top 10. You know, and he already beat. You know, and about decision, but I win every round. You know, I win every round and I take my belt. You have a question?
For Conor, 2 years you haven't been active in Octagon. This one right here is going to be a hell of a war for you.
Yes, we are
How are
ready.
you getting ready for this?
I am in a war state of mind. That's how I'm getting ready. Every training session is a war zone. So we are ready. Thank you so much. 2 years, you are correct. 2 years outside of the UFC's Octagon. Not 2 years outside of the fighting Octagon, because I fight every day of my life. There's something going on somewhere on planet Earth involving me and something else, or someone else. So I am ready. We've put a lot of hard work into this camp, and we are coming towards the final stages of preparation now. So we are looking forward to showcasing to the world what I have learned through my boxing venture and through with my return to MMA with the lessons from this boxing venture, and then just as a growing fighter that has gained more experience. We are very excited to showcase what we've learned.
Hey Dana.
Yep.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Thank you for making this fight happen, and thank you for bringing the UFC back to New York for UFC 230.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Was this the original plan for the main event for UFC 230 before obviously what happened in April? Like the fiasco with Conor and Khabib and with New York State?
What was what plan?
Was this going
No.
And we just heard the news yesterday about John Jones. He's eligible to compete after October 28th. UFC 230, like I just said, is November 3rd. Is it possible that we're going to see John Jones on that main event?
He will not be on that main event.
100% no?
100% no.
Okay, well. And Conor, this question's for you. Looking forward to UFC 230. How do you see Nate Diaz versus the Dustin Poirier fight going?
I think it's going to be a great fight. Two amazing fighters. Nate Diaz as tough as they come. Dustin Poirier took that loss in the chin and came back and has showcased a good mental strength and has had some great, phenomenal fights and wins inside the octagon. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. We'll see what happens after. So I wish both men the best of luck, and we'll see.
Just for Dana real quick, the decision to put the Conor bus incident from Brooklyn into the promos for this fight, what was that decision like? Was that tough? Was there any consideration about not doing that?
No.
Not tough at all. It's part of the storyline. It is what it is. There's been other situations where things have happened leading up to a fight, and you play the story the way that the story played out.
Conor, you thought it should have been in there in the promos?
No comment.
When you're in that situation that everyone has now seen on video multiple times, what's going through your head? You're in that loading dock, you have a dollar in your hand. What's going through
I just thank the Lord Jesus Christ that man had not got the balls to step foot off that bus. Because trust me, or that the bus door did not open. Because if that bus door had have opened, this man would be dead right now. He would be in a box and I would be in a cell, and we would not have this great fight ahead of us. So there are many things I can speak on about that incident and about the lead up and about my emotions and things like that, but there are still many ongoing situations involved in it. So I'm just here to compete on October 6th in Las Vegas, Nevada, the T-Mobile Arena, live on pay-per-view, UFC 229, in association with McGregor Sports and Entertainment and Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. And that's it.
Khabib, same question. You're on the bus and you see all this going on. What is going through your head?
Nothing. You know, this is show his weakness. He showed me his weakness. He think when he with 40 people.
I showed you my bare hands. First thing.
Okay,
here's my hands.
Like
no weapons.
205.
Okay,
205. You guys remember when we meet in backstage?
Here I am with no bull.
He was very nice guy.
With no,
he was very nice
no
guy,
weapons.
but when he come with 40 people, he a little bit changed. But this is show his weakness. Me and him is gonna be alone. 6 October, and that's it.
Last thing for me, Khabib, was your father able to get a visa into the United States for this fight?
I don't know.
Still working on it?
Still working, but I think maybe not.
Smell a shit off of that.
Conor had written an Instagram post about your dad calling him a coward. Did that affect you in any way?
Most important is 6 October. Now he can talk whatever he wants. He gonna talk, I know. And 6 October is most important. For me, it's most important 6 October. When cage closes, we're gonna watch.
The Chechen people know what I'm talking
say.
about when I call this man a coward. When I call this father a quivering coward.
Which Chechen?
Him and Kadyrov were at a mosque together, and he posted a picture of Kadyrov on his Instagram site. Kadyrov is a Chechen dictator, a crazy man, don't get me wrong. But Khabib's father, lick arse of fucking Houlihan, posted a picture of Kadyrov at this mosque, and Khabib's father posted a picture of, and the caption is, "Together we are stronger." It's such fake respect out of fear. The Chechens know, the Chechen people know that if the tables were turned and there was an opportunity for his father to stab that man in the back, he would do it in a heartbeat to take over. And he did not do nothing. And that's why he is a quivering coward, because he showed fake respect out of fear. And that's where that came from.
I don't know what his father teach him, but my father teach me, you cannot never give up and be respect always. This is what my father teach me. And I never give up, and I always respect.
The father
but I don't know about his father. I don't want to talk shit about his father because I cannot. Because you know.
I hope I don't bump into you, sir.
About this guy, I'm gonna teach him a little bit. I'm gonna teach him inside the cage. And then I know how I like to talk with my opponents. I'm gonna talk with him, teach him, like give him a little bit master class.
Thank you, Michael Regan here from West Cork. Hello to Conor, and congratulations on the whiskey. We had a bottle of it last night.
How did you get on? Because I know I'm a salesman, I'll sell you upside down the head.
We were drinking until 4 o'clock in the Shannon Bar in Oval.
Yes, up the Shannon Bar. Yeah. Up the Shannon Bar. I'll be there tonight if you're looking for me.
A question for Khabib. Just the World Cup final, you were in the stands staring up at Conor with President Putin having the meal, etc. How did that feel?
It was a great match, you know, and how I feel? I don't feel nothing, you know, because I never want to take picture with someone. Doesn't matter. It's president.
Are you disrespecting your president Vladimir Putin?
No. Why not?
Are you disrespecting your president Vladimir Putin?
No.
Then what do you mean by that?
I don't want to take picture with.
What do you mean by that then? Explain what do you mean? Are you disrespecting?
Okay, I'm gonna explain. Sit. I'm gonna explain. Okay.
Fake rat.
About
said,
picture.
fake respect out of fear.
Okay.
That's all these men are known for. They were chased from their land. They were chased from their land to the edge of cliffs. My family, my bloodline, the McGregor clan, we stood and we fought. We fought the English Empire. So much so that our name was banished for 100 years by King James at the time.
Okay. Why you guys change your language? You guys have your own language. What's wrong with you? Now you talk about you guys fight English Empire. But what happened with your language? Hey, talk English.
I can speak Irish. I can speak my native tongue.
Let's go.
I
can talk with you. Dagestan, Russian, English, Turkish, Arabic. I can talk with you. I can talk with you.
You know what that means? Can I have a shot on the bus?
But Ireland have their own language. What's wrong? English change your language. Now you talk with.
You want to crack open that ball?
Now you
get in this face.
Now you talk English.
I didn't know that was there.
What's wrong with your English?
You ain't fucking problem that more English, you man.
All right, we got time for one more question.
Dana Darren.
Please don't antagonize anybody.
Dana, is Proper Whiskey an official sponsor of UFC 229?
It is.
It is.
Double bells.
It is.
Yeah! You betcha fuck it is. It's on their canvas. It's on their canvas. Like his blood will be on their canvas. October 6th. Let's get this face off, though. We're wrapped up now.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
I know a lot about you as well, you my black. I know a lot about you as well. You keep your mouth shut, kid. Let me take my picture. How's Noah? How's Noah, huh? Yeah, shut your mouth. Never speak about me. Ever. Watch yourself around me. Because you be over here weak. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my clothes and my belt and my suit. All this went right up on the ceiling. Fuck you! Fool! Don't come at the kid! Don't ever come at the kid! And if you do, don't miss!